So in other words, every corners will require us to do something to ensure that our graduates are beneficial to the society and relevant to the industry and also to the society. So again, the way forward, while technology and engineering practice have clear change by leaps and bounds, I think, again, we need to do something to transform our way. Hence, there is a need for the engineering educators to transform, and how to do it is the main issue. The utmost importance is what students actually learn rather than what is being transmitted by the instructor. So hence, we cannot run away of look at innovative deliveries, new techniques, new delivery methods in a varying degrees of learner centers to support the attainment of different learning outcomes. And again, in the RCEE report that innovation with impact, meaning to say that not simply we need to more educational innovation, to do more innovation, but to implement innovation scholarly with evidence-based approach. I think this is also been mentioned by Dato' Basuki just now. So conducting rigorous research in engineering education gained momentum in the first decade of the 21st century. So we can see now the support from engineering educators across the IHL through Engineering Education Society, eminent such as the RCEE in US, the Royal Academy of Engineering UK, the Korean Engineering Education, Korea, Japan, and also not forgetting our own Malaysian Society of Engineering Education Malaysia. The Engineering Education Network now has expanded beyond countries, such as the IFES, International Federation of Engineering Education, European Society of Engineering Education, CEFI, and also Research in Engineering Education Network. Meaning to say that now we, the engineering educators, are now not only subjected to our own institution, but we are there are many platforms that we can get connected. So again, this slide is also been mentioned by Dr. Basuki just now. We need to get connected, to learn, relearn, and unlearn, so that we do research. Perhaps that one day we will reach to more than level number 2. And there are actually thousands of engineering educators in Malaysia. I'm so sorry I couldn't get the data for the other university. This is only from the RU engineering faculty in Malaysia. Meaning to say that we got the numbers. The many of us beyond our own institution. So and we do have these engineering centers in UKM, in UTM, and others, where we do a lot of activities that go beyond the institution, go beyond the universities. So we can get connected, and not only in Malaysia, but also other parts of the world, right? So we get our students involved, creating the culture and opportunity and systems, for example, knowledge implementation and disseminations, the training, mentoring, research and publication. We do lots of trainings beyond the universities. And at the same time, we do also do community of practice, enable and support the others. For example, we have got the International Innovative Practice in higher education. So these are some, for example, just an example where the Center of Engineering Education, UTM, play its role. And when you're talking about Center of Engineering Education, it is actually together with what we call together with a SIM, right? SIM would play a major role here that goes beyond the institution. They do a lot of activities, as been mentioned by Prof. Basuki just now. And another point of view, perhaps that we can use a SIM as a platform where we can get connected This is an example among the school. So they have got what we call these professional learning communities. So they have got their own shared vision among the school educators. So in our case, perhaps within the engineering educators, so we do have our own common values and common understanding. So, and at the same time, they do have got a process. So perhaps this is one model that we can emulate, championed by SEEM in order to get ourselves connected. And how to get it connected, this is one example, one model, the Indonesia-Malaysian Research Consortium. So again, this is across the board, beyond institution. So they are divided into cluster. For example, research, collaboration, publication. So we can get connected with our friends globally and with the same interest. So this is one model we can emulate in terms of getting ourselves connected using the available technology nowadays. Right, SIM can play the role. And perhaps I just learned about Discord yesterday. I found it is a very interesting indeed, where we can use this platform to get ourselves connected. In one platform, we can share, we can use it as our, what we call conference. We can chat, we can talk, we can share videos, share materials, all in just one platform. So if it is too, and it's free, by the way, it's being used. And if not that, we can also still use all the Telegram, the one that we have been using, but it's a bit static. But we can see here among the school, so they have got their all EDDIC, for example, we have got 8,792 members, right? And another example, here they also share information, and at the same time, another example here who got able to gather 24,000 plus members. So I think that's one way that we can get ourselves. So my final words here, let's get connected with SIM. Thank you very much.
So most actually this delivery assessment, basically, if they remain the same, basically it's just to really, stay in the